Thanksgiving!
Welcome back to Who Died Today US, the channel where we remember and honor the lives of those we've lost. From Hollywood stars to music legends and historic figures, we pay tribute to the legacies they left behind. If you want to keep their memories alive with us, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story.
Tony Slattery, the British comedian and actor known for his quick wit and sharp improvisation skills on Whose Line Is It Anyway?, passed away at the age of 65. His death was confirmed by his longtime partner, Mark Hutchinson, who stated that Slattery suffered a heart attack 2 days prior. Slattery rose to fame in the 1980s as part of the Cambridge Footlights, alongside future stars such as Stephen Fry, Hugh Laurie, and Emma Thompson. His breakthrough came in the late 1980s and early 1990s as a regular on Whose Line Is It Anyway?, where his energy and comedic timing made him a fan favorite. He also starred in television sitcoms such as Just a Gigolo and That's Love, as well as appearing in films like Peter's Friends and The Crying Game. Despite his immense talent, Slattery struggled with personal challenges, including bipolar disorder and substance abuse. He spoke candidly about his mental health in later years, appearing in the 2020 BBC documentary What's the Matter with Tony Slattery, to raise awareness about mental illness. Beyond comedy, Slattery had a deep love for theater and continued performing in stage productions well into his later years. He remained a beloved figure in British entertainment, known for his kindness and generosity to colleagues and fans. His passing has left the comedy world mourning the loss of a performer whose brilliance shone through even in his darkest times. He is survived by Mark Hutchinson and a devoted circle of friends and admirers. Bob Uecker, a beloved figure in the world of baseball and broadcasting, passed away at the age of 90. Known for his quick wit, self-deprecating humor, and enduring passion for the game, Uecker left an unforgettable mark on sports and entertainment. Born on January 26, 1934, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Uecker's journey began in his hometown. He signed with the Milwaukee Braves in 1956 and made his Major League Baseball debut in 1962. Though his playing career as a catcher was modest, spanning 6 seasons with a .200 batting average, he achieved a lifelong dream by winning a World Series with the St. Louis Cardinals in 1964. Uecker often joked about his playing days, quipping, "I led the league in go get 'em next time." After retiring from baseball in 1967, Uecker transitioned to broadcasting, where he truly shined. He became the voice of the Milwaukee Brewers in 1971, a role he held for an incredible 54 seasons. His iconic home run call, get up, get out of here, gone," became a staple for Brewers fans. Uecker's humor and charm also made him a favorite on late-night TV, including frequent appearances on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, who dubbed him Mr. Baseball Beyond Baseball. Uecker ventured into acting, most notably as Harry Doyle in the Major League film series and as George Owens on the sitcom Mr. Belvedere. His Miller Lite beer commercials in the 1980s, featuring his famous front row gag, cemented his status as a pop culture icon. Uecker's contributions were widely recognized. He received the Ford C. Frick Award from the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2003 and was inducted into the National Radio Hall of Fame in 2001. Despite health challenges, including heart surgery and a lung cancer diagnosis in 2023, Uecker remained active in broadcasting until his final game in October 2024. Bob Uecker's legacy lives on through his humor, his love for baseball, and the countless lives he touched. He will be remembered not just as a broadcaster or a player, but as a man who brought joy to millions. Whitney Rydbeck, a talented actor known for his diverse roles in film and television, passed away at the age of 79. His death was due to complications from prostate cancer, and he spent his final days in hospice care in Chatsworth, California. Born on March 13, 1945 in Los Angeles, Rybeck began his career in the early 1970s after studying theater at Cal State Fullerton. He initially honed his skills as a mime with the Richmond Shepherd Mime Troupe, which laid the foundation for his physical comedy and expressive acting style. Rydbeck's acting career spanned over 5 decades, with more than 50 credits to his name. He is perhaps best remembered for his role as Roy in Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives, 1986, where his comedic timing and memorable performance left a lasting impression on horror fans. He also appeared in popular TV shows like MASH, Star Trek, The Next Generation, and Scrubs, showcasing his versatility across genres. In addition to his on-screen work, Rybeck became a household name in the 1980s as one of the original crash test dummies, Larry. In the Department of Transportation's seatbelt safety campaign, you could learn a lot from a dummy. His physical comedy and dedication to the role made the PSAs both impactful and entertaining. Rybeck's legacy extends beyond his acting. He was a beloved mentor and drama teacher at Pasadena City College, where he shared his passion for the arts with aspiring performers. His kindness and humor left a lasting impact on those who knew him, both personally and professionally. Whitney Rydbeck's contributions to entertainment and public safety will not be forgotten. He brought laughter, creativity, and heart to every role he played, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire. Naomi Pomeroy, who passed away at the age of 49, was a trailblazing chef and restaurateur whose influence shaped Portland's vibrant culinary scene. A self-taught powerhouse in the kitchen, she combined skill, passion, and creativity to redefine fine dining, earning national recognition and inspiring a new generation of chefs. Born in Corvallis, Oregon, on November 30, 1974, Pomeroy's love for food began at an early age. By the time she was 4, she was already creating her own recipes, foreshadowing the innovative spirit that would later define her career. After graduating from Lewis and Clark College with a degree in history, she entered the food industry without formal training, relying instead on her sharp instincts, relentless work ethic, and deep appreciation for technique. Pomeroy's influence on Portland's dining culture was profound. In the early 2000s, she co-founded a pop-up supper series that not only helped ignite the city's renegade restaurant movement, but also contributed to the national pop-up dining craze. In 2007, she opened Beast, a restaurant that became synonymous with Portland's independent food scene. With its intimate setting and meticulously crafted tasting menus, Beast gained a devoted following and earned Pomeroy the James Beard Foundation Award for Best Chef Northwest in 2014. Beyond her success in the kitchen, Pomeroy became a nationally recognized culinary personality. She appeared as a contestant on Top Chef Masters and Iron Chef, later serving as a judge on Top Chef, Knife Fight, and Bobby's Triple Threat. In 2016, she published Taste and Technique, Recipes to Elevate Your Home Cooking, a book that reflected her dedication to teaching others how to cook with confidence and precision. When the COVID-19 pandemic forced Beast to close in 2020, Pomeroy adapted by launching Ripe Cooperative, a marketplace and meal kit venture. She also co-founded the Independent Restaurant Coalition, advocating for federal relief to support restaurants and their employees during the crisis. Naomi Pomeroy's tragic passing in a drowning accident near Corvallis is a tremendous loss to the culinary world. Her legacy, however, remains alive in the chefs she mentored, the food culture she helped shape, and the many people she inspired through her dedication, artistry, and resilience. She will be remembered as a visionary chef, a fierce advocate for her industry, and a defining force in Portland's rise as a premier dining destination. Cheng Pei-pei, the pioneering actress who became one of the first female martial arts stars in Chinese cinema, passed away at the age of 78. According to family sources, she died peacefully at her home in Hong Kong following a battle with pancreatic cancer. Born in Shanghai in 1946, Cheng moved to Hong Kong as a teenager and trained in dance before transitioning into acting. She rose to fame in the 1960s as a leading actress for Shaw Brothers Studio, the legendary Hong Kong film production company. Her breakthrough role came in Come Drink With Me, 1966, where she played the fearless warrior Golden Swallow. The film, directed by King Hu, is credited with shaping the modern wuxia, martial arts fantasy, genre and making Cheng a household name. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s, Cheng starred in numerous action films, proving that female leads could dominate martial arts cinema. She continued to work in film and television, often playing strong and complex characters in historical dramas. After a period of living in North America, she made a triumphant return to Chinese cinema with a memorable role in Ang Lee's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, 2000, portraying the calculating Jade Fox. Her performance in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon introduced her talent to a new generation of audiences worldwide, leading to further roles in both Asian and Western productions, including appearances in House of Harmony and Vengeance, 2012, and Lilting, 2014. She remained active in the industry until recent years, mentoring young actors and promoting martial arts films. Cheng Pei-pei's contributions to cinema were widely recognized, and she received Lifetime Achievement Awards from various film festivals. Her legacy as a trailblazer for women in action films continues to inspire actresses and filmmakers. She is survived by her children, including actress Marcia Yuen. Fans and industry peers have expressed their sorrow, remembering Cheng as a gifted actress, a fierce warrior on screen, and a kind mentor off-screen. Dr. Ruth Westheimer, the trailblazing sex therapist and media personality who helped educate generations on human sexuality with warmth and humor, passed away at the age of 96. Her family confirmed she died peacefully at her home in New York City due to natural causes. Born Carola Ruth Siegel on June 4, 1928, in Germany, Dr. Ruth's early life was marked by hardship. She was sent to Switzerland as part of the Kindertransport to escape Nazi persecution, but her parents were killed in the Holocaust. She later moved to Israel, where she trained as a sniper in the Haganah before emigrating to the United States. In the 1960s, she earned her doctorate in education and became a psychosexual therapist. Her career took off in the early 1980s when she launched Sexually Speaking, a late-night radio show that addressed sex education with openness, humor, and warmth. The show became a sensation, leading to television programs, best-selling books, and guest appearances on talk shows. Dr. Ruth's expertise and engaging personality helped break taboos about discussing sexuality, making complex topics accessible to the public. Her work included over 40 books on relationships and sexual health, as well as university lectures and advocacy for comprehensive sex education. Despite her small stature, standing at just 4 feet 7 inches, Dr. Ruth had an outsized presence in media. She embraced humor and directness, becoming a beloved figure across generations. She often said, "I am not a comedian, but I know that when people laugh, they learn better." Dr. Ruth remained active well into her 90s, continuing to share her wisdom through social media, public speaking, and documentaries about her life. Her impact on sexual health education and public discourse on relationships remains profound. She is survived by her children, grandchildren, and millions of people whose lives she helped enrich. Mike Rinder, a former senior executive of the Church of Scientology, who later became one of its most vocal critics, passed away at the age of 69. His family confirmed that he died in a hospice in Palm Harbor, Florida, after battling esophageal cancer. Born in Adelaide, Australia, on April 10, 1955, Rinder was introduced to Scientology as a child when his parents became involved with the church. By his teenage years, he had fully committed to the organization, joining the Elite C organization and quickly rising through the ranks. He eventually became the head of the Office of Special Affairs, overseeing public relations, legal matters, and intelligence operations for the church. For over 2 decades, Rinder was one of Scientology's most visible representatives, defending the church against criticism and investigative reports. However, in 2007, he left the organization after experiencing what he described as years of psychological and physical abuse. His departure marked the beginning of his efforts to expose the church's practices. After leaving Scientology, Rinder became a key figure in documentaries and investigative reports about the organization. He co-hosted the Emmy Award-winning A&E series Leah Remini, Scientology and the Aftermath, which shed light on the alleged abuses within the church. He also co-authored A Billion Years, My Escape from a Life in the Highest Ranks of Scientology, in which he detailed his experiences and regrets from his time within the organization. Rinder's advocacy work extended beyond television. He helped establish the Aftermath Foundation, an organization dedicated to supporting those who leave Scientology, and frequently spoke at events discussing high control groups and religious abuse. He is survived by his wife, Christy, and their children. Despite the controversy surrounding his past, Rinder's later work helped many who sought to leave Scientology find a path forward. Peter Yarrow, the beloved singer-songwriter and founding member of the folk trio Peter, Paul, and Mary, passed away at the age of 86. His family confirmed that he died from complications related to bladder cancer. Born on May 31, 1938, in New York City, Yarrow grew up in a family that valued music and education. He attended Cornell University, where he studied psychology but found his true passion in folk music. By the early 1960s, he had become a key figure in the Greenwich Village folk revival, leading to the formation of Peter, Paul, and Mary alongside Mary Travers and Noel Paul Stookey. The trio quickly gained fame, producing some of the most recognizable folk songs of the era. Hits like Puff the Magic Dragon, which Yarrow co-wrote, Blowin' in the Wind, and If I Had a Hammer became anthems of social change. Their music was deeply intertwined with the civil rights movement and anti-war activism, earning them a significant place in American cultural history. Yarrow's commitment to activism went beyond his music. He was a passionate advocate for peace, civil rights, and education. In 1963, Peter, Paul, and Mary performed at the historic March on Washington, where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his I Have a Dream speech. Yarrow later became involved in various initiatives promoting nonviolence, including his work with Operation Respect, an organization dedicated to preventing bullying and fostering kindness in schools. Although Peter, Paul, and Mary disbanded in 1970, they reunited multiple times over the years, continuing to perform until Mary Travers' passing in 2009. Yarrow also pursued a solo career, writing music and using his platform to promote justice and equality. In his later years, Yarrow remained an advocate for social causes, often performing at benefit concerts and speaking on behalf of progressive movements. His legacy as both a musician and an activist has left a lasting impact on American folk music and beyond. He is survived by his children, Bethany and Christopher, and his granddaughter. His family has asked that, in lieu of flowers, donations be made to Operation Respect in his memory. Peter Yarrow's voice may have gone silent, but his message of hope, peace, and unity will continue to resonate for generations to come. Bill Byrge, the actor best known for his role as Bobby in the Ernest film franchise, has died at the age of 86. He passed away at his home in Nashville, Tennessee, due to complications from natural causes. Byrge gained widespread recognition as one half of the comedic duo Chuck and Bobby, alongside actor Gaylord Sartain. The pair first appeared in a series of Me and My Brother Bobby commercials in the 1980s, produced by the same advertising company that created the popular Ernest P. Worrell ads featuring Jim Varney. Their characters quickly became fan favorites and transitioned into the Ernest film franchise, appearing in movies like Ernest Saves Christmas, 1988, Ernest Goes to Jail, 1990, and Ernest Scared Stupid, 1991. Known for his silent but expressive performances, Byrge's character, Bobby, was a lovable sidekick who provided plenty of laughs with his wide-eyed reactions and comedic timing. While his on-screen partner, Chuck, was loud and outspoken, Bobby often communicated through exaggerated facial expressions and enthusiastic nods. Outside of the Ernest films, Byrge made guest appearances in various television shows, including Hee Haw and The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. He also had minor roles in independent films and even reprised his Bobby character for a small, self-produced project in later years. Despite his fame, Byrge preferred a quiet life. He never owned a car and often joked that Nashville's traffic was too wild for him to navigate. In retirement, he participated in local theater productions and made occasional appearances at fan conventions celebrating the Ernest franchise. Byrge is survived by his family, who described him as a man who loved to make people laugh and was a true gentleman in every sense. Funeral services will be private, but fans are encouraged to share their memories online in his honor. Merle Louise, the celebrated Broadway actress best known for her work in Stephen Sondheim musicals, has died at the age of 90. She passed away due to complications from age-related illnesses. Louise's career spanned over 5 decades, and she was known for her powerful stage presence and remarkable vocal performances. She first gained recognition for her role in Gypsy, 1959, where she initially played Thelma before taking over as Dainty June for much of the Broadway run. Her association with Stephen Sondheim cemented her place in musical theater history. She originated the role of Susan in Company, 1970, and later portrayed the beggar woman in the original Broadway production of Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, 1979. Her haunting and emotionally charged performance in Sweeney Todd earned her the Drama Desk Award for Outstanding Featured Actress in a Musical. She continued her Broadway success in Into the Woods, 1987, where she played Cinderella's mother, Granny, and the Giantess. Her versatility shone as she seamlessly transitioned between roles in the production. Beyond Sondheim, Louise excelled in other major theatrical productions. She played Madame Dandon in La Cage aux Folles, 1983, and Molina's mother in Kiss of the Spider-Woman, 1993. Her work extended beyond Broadway, as she also appeared in London's West End, regional theater productions, and touring companies. Though primarily a stage actress, Louise made occasional television appearances, including guest roles on Law and Order and a televised production of Into the Woods. Louise's contributions to musical theater left a lasting impact on generations of performers and audiences. She is survived by her family, friends, and countless fans who cherished her unforgettable performances. Robert McCrae, a seasoned actor known for his work in television, film, and theater, has passed away at the age of 79. He died on January 12th at his home in North Hollywood, California, due to complications from dementia and 2 strokes. McCrae's career spanned over 4 decades, with memorable appearances in television, film, and the stage. He was best known for his recurring role as Fire Marshal Dobbins on the beloved sitcom Cheers. His comedic timing and presence made him a fan favorite, contributing to the show's legacy of memorable supporting characters. Born in San Diego, California, McCrae began his acting journey in theater. He performed in numerous Shakespeare festivals and worked with prestigious theater companies, including the Los Angeles Civic Light Opera, Hartford Stage, and Playwrights Horizons. His stage work was widely praised, and he was a respected figure in the theater world. His television career took off in the late 1970s, starting with the TV film Panic in Echo Park, 1977, and a role in the sitcom Operation Petticoat in film. McCrae had notable roles in Cutting Class, 1890, where he played Conklin, and in the comedy The Master of Disguise, 2002. Though his screen roles varied, he always brought depth and authenticity to his performances. McCrae retired from acting in 2011, with his last appearance being on the hit NBC sitcom Parks and Recreation. His work left a lasting impression, and he was remembered as a kind and dedicated performer. He is survived by his husband, Luigi Campercioli, and his extended family. A private memorial service will be held in his honor. Leslie Charleson, a celebrated actress best known for her long-running role on the iconic soap opera General Hospital, passed away at the age of 80. She died peacefully at her home in Los Angeles after a battle with pneumonia. Charleson's career was marked by her portrayal of Dr. Monica Quartermaine, a role she first took on in 1977. For nearly 5 decades, she brought the character to life, navigating through dramatic storylines of love, loss, and redemption that captivated audiences around the world. Her performance earned her a place as one of daytime television's most enduring and beloved stars. Before her success on General Hospital, Charleson found fame on the primetime drama A Man Called Shenandoah and had recurring roles on other popular soaps, including Love is a Many-Splendored Thing and As the World Turns. Her talent for conveying both strength and vulnerability won her critical acclaim and a dedicated fan base. Off-screen, Charleson was known for her advocacy for animal rights and her work with various charities, including those focused on rescuing and rehabilitating animals. Her love for her own pets was often shared with fans, adding to her down-to-earth and relatable public persona. Leslie Charleson's legacy is not only her incredible body of work, but also the grace, humor, and kindness she brought to her professional and personal life. Her General Hospital family and legions of fans will forever remember her as the heart of the Quartermaine clan and a true icon of the soap opera world. She is survived by her sister, Kate, her niece, and her beloved dogs. A private memorial service will be held to honor her life and contributions to television. Edna O'Brien, who passed away at the age of 93, was one of Ireland's most celebrated literary voices. A novelist, memoirist, playwright, and poet, O'Brien's fearless storytelling revolutionized Irish literature, giving voice to the inner lives of women and challenging societal norms with unflinching honesty. Born in Tuamgraney, County Clare, on December 15, 1930, O'Brien grew up in a strict religious household. Her early years, shaped by repression and the weight of tradition, would later inspire her groundbreaking work. After studying pharmacy in Dublin, she moved to London, where she found her true calling as a writer. Her literary debut, The Country Girls, 1960, was a watershed moment in Irish fiction. The novel, which candidly explored female sexuality and independence, was banned in Ireland and condemned from the pulpit, but it also marked the beginning of a career that would redefine the role of women in Irish literature. O'Brien continued the story with The Lonely Girl, 1962, and Girls in Their Married Bliss, 1964, cementing her reputation as a bold and uncompromising writer. Over the decades, O'Brien authored more than 20 novels, including August is a Wicked Month, 1965, A Pagan Place, 1970, House of Splendid Isolation, 1994, In the Forest, 2002, and Girl, 2019, which told the harrowing story of a victim of the Boko Haram kidnappings. Her work, often drawing from her own experiences and the complexities of Irish society, resonated with readers worldwide. Alongside fiction, she wrote biographies of James Joyce and Lord Byron and a deeply moving memoir, Country Girl, 2012. O'Brien's contributions to literature earned her countless accolades, including the Irish Pen Award, the David Cohen Prize for Literature, and the title of Saoirse by Ausdana, one of Ireland's highest artistic honors. France recognized her influence by naming her a Commandeur de l'Ordre des Arts et des Lettres in 2021. Despite the controversy her work often sparked, O'Brien remained steadfast in her commitment to storytelling. She once said, "I wrote because I had to," and in doing so, she changed the landscape of Irish literature forever. President Michael D. Higgins honored her memory, stating, "She was one of the first writers to provide a true voice to the experiences of women in Ireland." Edna O'Brien's legacy is one of courage, brilliance, and an unwavering dedication to the truth. She will be remembered as a literary pioneer whose words continue to inspire generations. Breaking news. News 1. At 93, I Dream of Jeannie star Barbara Eden is proving that age is just a number. The iconic actress recently shared her approach to maintaining a healthy and balanced lifestyle in an interview with Fox News, revealing how she stays active and energized. "I used to do spinning and weights with a trainer," Eden said. "Now I use a stationary bike and lift 5-pound weights. It's good for your bones." While she no longer attends group fitness classes, she emphasizes the importance of movement, adding, "If you can walk briskly, that's great for your knees and ankles." Eden also enjoys a balanced diet, treating herself to favorite foods like schnitzel and key lime pie. "I love sweets," she admitted. "I even make my own angel food cake with lemon icing. It's my favorite." Following her parents' advice of moderation in all things, Eden credits her mindset for keeping her motivated. "If you don't try, you won't be doing anything. Staying busy and productive is important to me." With her positive outlook and commitment to staying active, Eden continues to inspire fans worldwide, proving that a vibrant life has no age limit. News 2. Celebrity chef Rachael Ray, 56, has responded to fans' concerns after some noticed what appeared to be slurred speech in a recent Instagram video. Speaking candidly on the premiere of her new podcast, I'll Sleep When I'm Dead, Ray reassured fans about her well-being while acknowledging recent physical challenges. "I love household chores. I'm a homemaker," Ray said, explaining her passion for both cooking and physical tasks like carrying wood. However, she admitted that she has had to slow down after experiencing a few falls. "I haven't been able to do much physical labor lately," she shared, noting that she and her husband, John Cusimano, enjoy a light-hearted competition when tackling chores. Speculation about her health arose after a September video for Rachael Ray in Tuscany, where she paid tribute to Tony Bennett while cooking ossobuco. While Ray has not directly addressed the comments, fans have defended her, urging kindness and understanding. Ray's update reassures supporters that she is staying positive, focusing on recovery and embracing exciting new projects with her signature enthusiasm.